Hello, lovely one. I hope you're well. So, I'm sharing with you a series of films that are all around us, having in our awareness the things that we do that unconsciously, accidentally disempower us. You know, I know that we are creating a strong and powerful system, mind, body, soul, heart, and we would be really kicking ourselves if we realise that all the brilliant work we do with the knowledge we gain, the new ways of being that we embrace, that on the other hand, that we were punching holes in the system, therefore draining all the power that we're building up. So in today's film, we are talking about one of the biggest areas we do the most harm. It's not the only area, don't you worry, we've got some juicy ones in this series. But the biggest area is how we speak to ourselves, our negative self-talk. There is no doubt there will never be a greater influence in your life than your thoughts. So I want to kick off by us bringing them into awareness. You know, we will have habitual thoughts that have just become the way that we think, and we just automatically have those thoughts, and quite often most of those are happening as white noise in the background. They don't have our attention at all. So I want to bring our focus to the thoughts that are easier to notice, the conversations that you have in your mind. You know, as you're pottering around the house on the way to a meeting, or on the way to the gym, or to pick the kids up, or as you're cooking dinner, or just being. What is that conversation that you are having? Now let's get specific. I'm going to give you a focus point to bring to the surface what your thoughts are. So if I say to you, what is your dream life? Now, I'm not suggesting for one moment that you're compromising in your world right now, but quite often we don't bring our mind to what is my dream life, because we're kind of brought up with dreams are for the night time and realities for the day, don't we? But I want to invite you to think about, what would I love to experience in my life? How would I love to live? And as you bring those ideas to the forefront of your mind, just start to notice the conversation that you have in your mind about those ideas. Track them, write them down, so be the observer of them for a moment. Don't criticise, don't judge, but just be the observer. And as you're observing, you might want to make comments like, oh, that's interesting that I have that thought. That's interesting that those thoughts surround that idea. And then just start to write them down. And then the next part is, are those thoughts helping you have that experience? Or are they protecting you? Are they smoothing the way, or are they creating resistance? Are they holding you back? Now, if they're working for you, then brilliant, you keep going with them. But if you find that they're creating some caution, or even some stagnation, or even a big block, then I invite you to look at them and ask yourself, are those thoughts true, or are they predictions? And start to weed out the thoughts that are assumptions, that are predictions, that are forecasts, and see what you're left with. See what thoughts you're left with when you take out, when you extract the untruthful thoughts, the thoughts that you can't possibly notice